Defence back on track. Heston Russell's defamation case against the ABC headed for trial. The former commando Heston Russell's defamation case against the ABC appears headed for trial again. It's a surprise reversal after the broadcaster indicated it would drop a defence of public interest to avoid identifying a source. But that all changed when a court heard the veteran's lawyers may already know that person's identity.
A former commando, ex-political candidate, now litigant. Heston Russell is suing the ABC over a 2021 story claiming it falsely implied he was involved in an Afghan prisoner's execution. The story included a denial from Mr Russell, who was the commander of the November platoon, that the platoon had engaged in any wrongdoing. Earlier reporting included allegations from a US Marine nicknamed Josh against unidentified soldiers. On Wednesday, the ABC said it would drop its only defence of public interest in order to protect his identity, rather than comply with a court order to hand over unredacted court documents to Mr Russell's legal team. Today, the court heard Mr Russell's lawyers may now know who that source is from their own searches. The judge agreed to vacate his earlier orders, paving the way for the public interest defence to be reinstated. To describe what has happened as unusual would be an understatement, but at the end of the day, my role as a trial judge is to resolve this dispute justly and according to law. The ABC's barrister said journalist Mark Willacy won't reveal the source if asked during the trial. Heston Russell's lawyers have questioned whether other redactions in the ABC's documents are necessary. Today, the judge saw a photograph of the US Marine in question with a group of men whose identities were also redacted. The ABC's counsel said that information could be used to identify the source. But the judge said, given you've told the world where he served, this is developing into a bit of a farce. The veteran's barrister criticised the ABC and said the public interest defence was hopeless. They went on a disgraceful publicity campaign in relation to the protection of this source. The trial starts in 2 weeks. Jamie McKinnell, ABC News, Sydney.